Here we go, chat. It's the Sony State of Play. Let's see what they got in store for us today, and if I'm gonna be excited for anything, or if I'm gonna be disappointed in everything.
皆さん、おはようございます。ステイトオブプレイ日本をご覧いただきありがとうございます。本日 MC を務めます梶裕貴です。今回はステイトオブプレイの特別編として
I didn't even know this was going on until today when I saw. Volume is good? Okay, perfect.
大人気シリーズの最新作から個性豊かなインディータイトルまで
just kind of chill,
最
lean
新情
back
報
for a
を
second.
たっぷりご紹介します。ドラゴンクエスト7
Let's see what they have.
スタートです。
This is a story of chance meetings and heartfelt farewells. The Dragon Quest VII remake. I remember they announced this already.
I know I'd regret missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves into.
Although I am excited to replay
I
this.
haven't thought about it really. I should try doing all the things that humans do.
I was about to say I can't tell if that's claymation or not,
Something only I can do.
or if that's just the in-game graphics.
Does he yet rule over this realm?
Is it just me, or did it look like claymation? Okay, so they started off with something pretty decent. I'm definitely gonna get on this Valkyne just because I haven't played 7 in pretty much since the DS days, and I don't own it anymore. So I'm definitely excited for this. Plus, I'm a huge Dragon Quest head. I mean, honestly, Dragon Quest is what started essentially. Well, I mean, it did start Final Fantasy. And I don't know if very many people realize that Dragon Quest is the predecessor to Final Fantasy.
Time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
So I'm always down to clown around with the Dragon Quest games, because I do want to play the HD 2D remakes of 1, 2, and 3. So I definitely will be checking out 7 as well, because I did 11. I've already played 11. I could replay through 11. New featuring an adult Kiefer. I wonder how this new chapter will unfold. Oh, so they are adding to it. It looks like clay, right, Eric? Okay, I thought so. 2 cozy games, eh? I like cozy. Inkomini, one store, many stories.
プレイヤーは小さな町のコンビニ店員となり、棚に商品を並べたり、顔なじみのお客さんと交流したりしながら、選択を通じて物語を紡いでいきます。心地のいい効果音でリラックス。
So essentially a more serious,
遊び心のある要素でお楽しみいただけます。
convenience store simulator that we've seen. Like this one actually has a story to it. I'm down to clown around with this. I always love these type of games. Like this is like Valhalla and like coffee shop here. Wait, why is this all in Japanese? Cozy games, yeah, cozy games are always fantastic. I've been interested in convenience since I saw it shared around the clock app once. Oh, I did not know that. Coffee Talk Tokyo launches March 5th. Oh, so there's a specific one. For just, oh, okay, that's what I was about to say. I was like, that game looks like Coffee Talk, but it's just because it specifically is Coffee Talk Tokyo. Do you feel it's gotten quieter somehow? There's a chill too. From the hit horror series known Broken Lore brings us 2 new titles. Oh. Surprised that Coffee Talk is still going since the creator passed away too soon. Damn, that sucks. I didn't even know that. Broken Lore Unfolded. Oh, I know these games. I absolutely know these games. I think I have 2 of them, or I have 2 of them wishlisted on my Steam. Today we're also revealing the latest entry. This Broken Lore Ascend. Okay, so yeah, I think there's Broken Lore like Follow and one other game they've done before this.
Don't Watch に引き続き東京が舞台の今作
Following Don't Watch. Oh, that's the one. Don't Watch. Don't Watch. Then there's Follow and now Ascend. Okay. I know someone who stars in the FMV portion of one of the Broken Lore games. Oh, that's pretty good. Like, you know them personally, Valken, or you just know of them? Broken Lore on Follow and Ascend. Yeah, okay, so there is one before Don't Watch. I was kind of like interested in them. Like they just kind of wound up one day on my Steam account, just browsing through. Team Ninja, okay.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo.
Me likes he. I'm usually a fan of Team Ninja games.
If I could capture it with the camera obscura.
Oh wait, this is the Fatal Fury, Fatal Frame remake.
Hurry, leave the village. If you can get out of the village, you'll be able to escape your fate.
Don't let go.
Jesus.
Together.
Straight up just dropped. Just the Fatale Frame. The Femme Fatale Frame.
The festival failed. It's all because we ran away.
Go on. Go on.
Mayu, we'll be together forever.
Mio. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. That's what it is. I couldn't remember if it was Fatal Frame 2 or 3. Not bad, not bad. All things we've known that were already in production. So this is nothing new particularly. We have our first guest from Koei Tecmo Games. Fatal Frame 2 is a must for you, even though you never played the original. Really? Surprise.
2003年に発売されたゼロ赤い蝶が
今回
2003
2003 God
ということなんですけれども
12 years, 22 years, I don't know why I said 12, 22 years later?
さらにパワーアップしていたように感じるんですがそちら何か秘密はあるんでしょうか
There's a secret behind it.
ありがとうございます。
はい。
まあ光と影ですね。
It's the light, yeah, you can definitely tell now that it has more advanced lighting. It definitely brings the creep factor to it, which is pretty dope actually. You do own it, but you got it way later in the life. I've only seen Markiplier's playthroughs. Oh, no, I've known about the Fatal Frame games for many years, probably since like they were originally coming out. But then I started getting big into them when the super best friends, Matt McMuscles particularly, and Liam, when they would play them for their Halloween months. Like specials, they would play through all of them, and they would like import the Japanese ones, the ones that we never got, or whichever ones we did get here, they would play through, and with all its jankness. So I've always kind of had like an interest in them, but I've never actually played one before. I may be interested in playing this one, especially because it's one of the more what do you call it? Revered titles, I guess you could say. Like if the Crimson Fatal Frame 2 particularly, I always hear good things about. I always hear it's like one of the more popular ones. Of course there's a deluxe set. Why wouldn't there be a deluxe set?
発売が待ち遠しいですね。柴田さん、本日はお忙しい中ありがとうございました。
Okay, Koei Tecmo. Not too bad, not too bad.
赤い蝶リメイクは2026年3月12日発売予定です。
You know what's baffling to me, chat? Is that they're saying this stuff for like next year, and I keep thinking next year is like a whole year away. 2026 is in a couple months. Like March 2026, that's 5 months away. 5 months will fly by so quickly.
It was during what I believed would be my
You also own the Wii remake. Amazing.
That you appeared before me.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors. I heard this game was actually pretty damn good. For like a reboot of the series. I heard they did a lot of good with this. It doesn't feel like November crazy at the end of the yeah, I know. The only reason I ever know the end of the year is like right around the corner is when my birthday hits in October, mid-October. Pretty much everything after that just flies through. I should just say as soon as October hits, everything just flies through. Visions of 4 Heroes. Ooh. My boy Lu Bu over there. At least I think that was Lu Bu. But yeah, as soon as October hits, October's such a busy month for me. Busier than the holidays themselves. That's when I know I'm like, oh, November's here. You get fucking Thanksgiving. And then by the time you realize that, it's December. All the holiday stuff where people are coming in and out for holiday parties or just the holidays in general. So, yeah, by the time I realize it's going to be 2026, it'll be January 2026. And it's like, oh, God, you're starting everything all over again. Yamauchi-san has a follow-up announcement. Let's take a look. A big-ass Merry Hallow Thankmas. Pretty much. Pretty much, Eric. That's what it feels like. The GTR is such a beautiful car. We'll soon release Spec 3 to celebrate 100 million units sold. As of June of this year, nice. Gran Turismo 7 Power Pack. What does that mean? Sorry. What does that mean? Shouldn't be costing so much. God, I remember playing Gran Turismo 1, 2. I remember playing Gran Turismo 3 thinking that was peak. Like, that was the top of the top. That's the best they're ever going to do. And here we are on Gran Turismo 7 where it literally looks like I'm in the damn car itself. Like, it is the car. Like, legitimately, that's just the car. The World Finals in Fukuoka. Oh, that's pretty sick. You're excited for next month, though? Oh, yeah, of course. Once you're done with school, I'm sure you're going to be jumping for joy even more because you don't have to worry about that. Shocked that it sold 100 million copies, even though GT is a marquee franchise for PlayStation. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised actually, Valkian, because let's face it, not everyone has an Xbox for Forza, which Forza is essentially the Gran Turismo for Xbox, and it competes just as much. So, and plus the PlayStation 5 obviously outsold Xbox in general, so it makes sense that Gran Turismo was going to be a good package deal for a lot of those people. I don't know what this is, but this looks adorable. This looks pretty sick. Oh, I know this game. I know Wandering Sword. I've seen it on Steam. Yeah. I've seen it on Steam before. It gives me that old school RPG feel. I did hear pretty good things about it, but I didn't look much more into it on Steam. It definitely would be something I would want to check out on my own just to see if it'd be worthy to stream. But I'm a sucker for all these oldie time, like old school RPGs from the SNES. Hell, even the Sega, like Saturn, Sega, like, well, I guess we didn't get the Sega Mega Drive here, but essentially the Sega and even Dreamcast era. These old school, like pixelated graphic, like tactics games or RPGs, so fantastic. They all hold a special place in my heart. I've never played these games before. I know Connor, our friendly Cryptid, he's played a lot of these games. But I've never actually been into these. I don't know. I've never seen the appeal to them. I guess it's because I was never too big on the Danganronpa games either. And they remind me of that, where I'm just like, For sure. Motion Rick is also on Steam. So these aren't really new. Oh, okay. They're just coming to a different platform. They're not new per se. Adventure of AI isn't on PlayStation already. Oh yeah, this is the new Tokyo Extreme Racer. I used to love these games. On the PlayStation 2, I played these all the time with my neighbors growing up. We had all of them growing up. And we would play the hell out of these games. It was crazy when I saw that this was announced on Steam, and I was like, whoa, there's a new one? Holy hell, this was the game for me before Need for Speed took off. Like, the racing in this game and the exploration of the city in these games, far superior to me than the Need for Speed games. It's just these ones never took off because they weren't as big as Need for Speed. Need for Speed was a bigger name, so I feel like they stayed in like a really niche category of racer. But personally, I love the racing in Tokyo Extreme Racers games better. Katamari Damacy. Of course, there's gonna be a new Katamari for PlayStation. But that's dope that it's coming to the PlayStation though, because I did see it just released fully on Steam not too long ago, so of course it kind of makes sense they're gonna bring that game to the PlayStation. I always wanted to get more into the Katamari games. I've tried them before, and I see the appeal, but I've never actually fully like played one through, like sat down and played it through. Played some of it on Switch. It was really good, but never got to continue it since. We still have the Dreamcast copy. Nice. Hello? I'm sorry. Is that Pac-Man dressed as Sonic? And also, is that Sonic in Pac-Man? When the hell did that become a thing? Oh, this game. I have to play after Legends. I swear to God, I need to play this game. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've said it before. I love Digimon more than I love Pokemon. And this game has been nothing but impressive to me. I've seen plenty for this game, still kept myself spoiler free. But from what people have told me, and like from what I've seen, it just looks fantastic. Of course they have a DLC. They announced this a while ago. I did not know that. The Super Robot Wars are also another set of games that I know probably no one here has ever played or heard of. But I love these games. Whichever ones I could get my hands on when I was growing up, I would play them. Because it's just a huge mishmash of all your favorite franchises that include big mechs, like the Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, obviously. And there's like an original story to them that as to why they're all in the same universe. They're so dope. They're all tactics-based games too, like on grids. Your brother loved Digimon. I still stand by it that I think Digimon's better than Pokemon. Apparently the Sonic DLC for Pac-Man World is out on Steam. Oh. Whoa. Oh, the new Monster Hunter Wilds title update. I stopped playing that game a while back. I couldn't keep up with it. And it's not because I couldn't actually keep up with it. More like I just chose not to because it just... Wilds didn't capture me as much as it did with World and Rise. Wilds, I was like, okay, I played it, got my fun out of it, but... No, I wasn't feeling it too much. I didn't feel it as much as the other two games. A friend of mine has been streaming the new Digimon game. So yeah, I want to play the ones before that too, like Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and then Time Stranger. I just realized these are new DLC packs. That's from 99 Nights, I think. Obviously, Super Monkey. Super Monkey Ball. I don't know who they are. Hello? What the hell was that artwork there? It looks like a 5-year-old drew it there. Go SpongeBob. We knew that one already. Boom, 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 boom.
Sonic Racing Cross World
Sonic Racing
スポンジボブパックは11月20日に配信です。
Wow, they've already put in quite a lot of DLC in the Sonic Cross World, actually. Knights, II, and Tangle and Whisper. I have no idea who Tangle and Whisper are. Right when I was about to mention Sonic. Yeah, they beat you to it, Autumn. They knew. Nevergrave? I have to play this on the fact that it's called Nevergrave. It's an adorable little platformer. I can get behind that. Let me guess, it's like Dead Cells? Yeah, it's kind of like Dead Cells. It's a roguelike where you start, every time you die, you start a new run. No, I am wrong. I'll shut the hell up. Interesting. The Digimon games are all great. Cyber Sleuth, a friend and I both streamed and then battled at the end. Nice. Wonderful. What the hell am I watching right now? Hello? Did they just like sacrifice all those pigs? Hi Kaya, how you doing? Welcome on in. At first I thought Hollow Knight knockoff, but it's a bit more under the table than expected. Yeah. I wouldn't even say Hollow Knight. I would probably say like Shovel Knight, maybe. It gives me a feel of all of them. Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight, Dead Cells-esque games. The Witch and the Curse. You know what I just realized? I actually never got Sonic Crossroads. So I have not played that game since the demos that night that we played. Could you tell us more about what makes these battles great and what other bosses? I feel like that game is gonna be like challenging, but not crazy challenging. I will say it did look a little stiff on certain things. Some of the art, not artwork, but the way the characters move. But I could still get around that. Just because it looked a little stiff doesn't mean it's gonna play stiff. But it does look fun. It does look like something I would definitely get behind and enjoy. So of course it has roguelike elements. Yeah, it definitely gives me the Dead Cells vibe. Next year in March, huh? Oh, okay. I'm dragging that monkey home. Wow. Where you now stand, this happens to be the only laboratory in the world equipped with a DBS. What the hell? What is this? Arc system works, huh? Okay. Okay, I like. Ragna is one of our... Isn't that... What the hell am I watching right now? Dang. Them jiggle physics never seem to fail in these type of games. Everything is a possibility. Interesting. This definitely looks interesting so far. I don't know why I was gonna say, are these the Under Night Birth? But no, yeah, it's Blaze Blue. I was like, what's the goddamn series called? Blaze Blue Entropy Effect.
Grave07 Entropy Effect X は完全新作ストーリー。
At work, 8, now you're making another beanie. Nice. Nice. Not too bad, guy. Not too bad. Sounds like a chill night. This is out on Steam and mobile for a while now. Huh. That's interesting. Damon and Baby.
探索要素とツインスティックシューターの戦闘システムを融合させた新感覚のアクション RPG。アイテムを集め、レベルを上げて新たなスキルを習得し、広大なステージを攻略しましょう。
So it's a platformer, but like with shooting mechanics. With like some bullet hell like gameplay. I like this. I could see myself playing this. I can definitely see myself playing this. Like a twin stick shooter, like bullet hell, with like platforming mechanics to it. Early 2026, okay. This looks cute. This looks cute. I could see myself playing this. I would definitely get behind that. This looks like it was a mobile game that got ported, but I could be wrong.
主人公は倒した敵を10魔として従え共に戦うことができます。強靭なドラゴンや妖艶なサキュバスなど10魔の種類は全部で16種類。一緒に戦わせるのはもちろん武器に変えて強力な技を放つことも可能です。すべての力を使いこなし裏切り者からプリンを取り戻しましょう。狂乱魔カイズムは2026年1月29日発売です。
This looks like this game was made for not only console but also mobile. If it wasn't already mobile. Fate triggers a next generation tactical. I don't care. You already lost me when you said it was tied to the Fate series, so I'm out. Unless you're just calling it Fate Trigger, then I'm, you know, not another hero shooter type thing. Woof, I don't know. Damon and Baby was one that got my attention the most. Yeah, I can see that, Valkyne. That game does look, that of everything that's been shown so far, Damon and Baby's been the one that's actually stood out to me the most, that I would want to, next to Nevergrave. Those two have been the games that I'm actually like, I would definitely play these. DK Bonanza with shooting. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, that's true. I thought it was part of Fate as well, but doesn't even look like it. No, it doesn't. I think it's just called Fate Trigger. But Damon and Baby does look like the one game next to Nevergrave that I would definitely try so far.
次はスクエアエニックスの大人気シリーズ最新作オクトパストラベラーゼロに関する発表です。
Traveler, I also want to try those games. I've only tried the first one, but I never played it all the way through. There's too many games, chat. Not enough time. Although I want to know if they're doing a prequel, like, does this lead into the first game? Or is this completely standalone from the first game? Like, well, what's going on here? But never played one before, yeah. They're fun. They're fun games to play. I played the first one, as I mentioned, but I never beat it, but I do want to go back to play it. And then the second one as well, obviously. I know you can get them on Steam because they go on sale often on Steam. You can get them both for like $40, something like that. The Mask of Power. Titles.
I will see you punished with my own 2 hands.
After losing the town, I finally understand what's truly important to me.
I think what I love is, like, well, at least in the first one, the way each hero has their own, like, starting point and their own story that connects eventually. The Master of Fame, Auguste.
With the blade of revenge consumed by hatred. Marvelous! Let the finale begin!
Carry over the same data to the full game. Oh, that's cool. Not too bad. Oh, cool. That comes out in a month. Less than a month, actually. Octopath Zero.
本日から体験版の配信を開始します。体験版はゲーム冒頭3時間をプレイできます。
The first 3 hours of the game.
体験版でプレイした内容は
That can mean little or a lot, depending on an RPG. The first 3 hours of an RPG usually are just tutorial stuff, which it's like they show you the basics, or it could be like, oh, here are the first 3. Ooh, I saw Marvel Tokan. Or it could be like they hit you with a good chunk, and you're gonna be like, oh crap, I need to play more.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズはどんな思いを込めて制作されたのか。
This game for sure I have to play, chat. Marvel Tokan looks so sick.
はい、このタイトル、日本から世界へというキーワードを掲げて開発してまして、マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれて、アメリカで育ってきた、今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね、我々日本人がどのように受け止めて、解釈して再構築して、日本人らしく、アーティストワークらしく、出力していくかというところを非常にテーマで大きなテーマとして考えています。その新しいマーベル、日米のカルチャーが融合したマーベルというのをファンの方にぜひ楽しんでいただきたいなと思います。
Absolutely. Like you're literally taking what Marvel vs. Capcom is and making it our system works with like a new fresh coat of these heroes.
12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CBT クローズドベータテストのキャラクターに加えてスパイダーマンとゴーストライダーがプレイアブルとなっております。本日はですね、2回目となるクローズドベータテストのですね、予告
the trailer, huh? I wonder if they're going to show any new characters. Like new playable characters, I mean. It's the Spoder-Man. Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider. His design is dope. I don't think people give enough Robbie Reyes credit, but his design as Ghost Rider, sick. So sick. Star-Lord kind of looks too much like a pimp to me, and I don't really like his design, to be honest. I mean, I kind of don't like Star-Lord all that much anyways. Spider-Man never ceases to... Oh, shit! Angel, Iceman, there's Gambit, the Sentinel, the X-Wing. Not the X-Wing, the Blackbird. Oh, so this is... Oh, are they... So are they teasing any of these characters gonna be in the game, or are they gonna just be background characters for this? Damn, Professor X. Okay, so no new characters announced, but they showed off a new level, or a new stage, I should say. Which is the Charles Xavier mansion. So that's gonna have a bunch of Easter eggs. You already know that. I got pretty good at Fighter Z, so I think I'd get into this. Yeah, I mean, if you definitely enjoyed that, that's just more of this. I mean, a little different because this plays more like Strive than it did Fighter Z. They actively did say that this played more closely to the Guilty Gear games than it did Fighter Z. Oh, hey, look, Colossus, Beast.
こちらバトルの進行に合わせてドラマチックに変化するような面白い仕掛けを取り入れてます。
ゴーストライダーはダークで迫力あるキャラクターですが、ビジュアルやアニメーションをデザインする上でどんなチャレンジがありましたか？
はい。まずゴーストライダーを出すにあたってまずキャラクター、すぐにゴーストライダーがいるので、そのキャラクターを誰にするのか。
Yeah, that's just true. There's quite a few versions of Ghost Rider they could have used.
今回ですね、ロビー・レイエス採用させていただいたわけです。
なぜロビー・レイエスのゴーストライダーを選ばれたんでしょうか？
はい、今日の時点ではちょっと詳しくはお話できないんですけど、ストーリー的にですね、
But in terms of the story, there was a reason why we wanted to feature a younger Ghost Rider. I figured there was a reason. There's going to be some story reason why they went with him. Either one of two things: Johnny Blaze died somewhere along the way, or Johnny Blaze is away doing something at a cosmic level that Robbie had to take over. But this is sick. This is looking sick. And then you got Doctor Doom, who always just looks like a beast. When I saw Robbie Reyes with his face, I couldn't help but think he looks like a modernized JoJo character. He kind of does. Please play and enjoy this unique artistic expression. Yeah. Yeah, his design looks so sick.
本日は素敵なお話を聞かせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Marble token. I'm gonna have to check the emails to see if I got that invite to join the beta. Oh, more Night Rain. Almost, yeah, more Night Rain. More Night Rain DLC.
We must bring an end to it ourselves.
Sheesh. I do need to play this game. I didn't even play Elden Ring, actually. I never even played Elden Ring, let alone play Night Rain. Whoa, what the hell? There's a lot going on right there.
The aftermath of the long night.
The little jar dudes are sick.
I suppose it must be fate at work again.
That looks dope. I don't know what that is, but that looks sick. Is that Artorias? That is Artorias. Ooh, baby. Artorias is one of my favorite characters in all of the Souls games. Artorias is a goddamn legend. December 4th. Wow, that's really soon. Never seen anyone more divided about a DLC announcement than Night Rain. At least as a video. I know some people are keen, but others aren't. Yeah. Well, Night Rain just in general was just kind of a little like split, because a lot of people are like, why do we need a multiplayer Elden Ring? Where other people are like, this is so sick to have a multiplayer only game where, you know, because people are like, it already has multiplayer, you just have to connect, you know, you go through people. But it's like, yes, we know Souls games always have a multiplayer aspect to it, but like this just plays different because it's like a whole like roguelike type game. I don't know. The Night Rain obviously did divide a lot of people. What are they talking about here? I haven't even been paying attention. The haptic feedback on a lot of these things that I never pay attention to. Actually, that's a game I actually didn't get either. Was Astrobot. I feel like I want to play Astrobot. I don't know. There's too many games, chat. There's too many games to keep up with. It's bad enough I already have a whole backlog. Then it's bad enough to have a whole backlog on stream. They're just talking about the console and its features. I mean, yeah, Astrobot did win Game of the Year, whether people want to say it was justified or not. Guess what? It was a fun-ass game that a lot of people enjoyed. That's all that really matters. Hello? Who asked for this? Who asked for a gaming monitor?
先日発表しましたパルスエレベートワイヤレススピーカーとともにデスクトップ環境でも PS5 を存分にお楽しみください。PS5 をどこでどのように楽しむかの選択肢を今後も広げてまいります。
Like, come on, look, I get it, Sony, you're big into the whole audio and visual stuff because you do TVs and some great home theater systems. Let me tell you that one, they do, because I used to work for Sony. But why would I need this for my PlayStation? Like, I don't, no one asked. Yeah, obviously someone's going to buy it. Others got salty that Black Myth didn't win, but yeah, well, I mean, I still stand by that. Black Myth wasn't that good. Yes, it sold a lot, but that game fell off so quick, just didn't stick around. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, they merited a sequel, which is cool, fine, yeah, that's great. I'm not saying it wasn't successful, because it did sell a lot, but in terms of game, like, and from what I can see, like, Black Myth, yeah, just kind of, I know more people who played Black Myth Wukong and didn't finish it than I know more people who actually got into Astrobot and finished it all the way through, unlocking all of the costumes that they could possible. That should just tell you right there what game was better. Like, if I'm buying the game and I drop it halfway through, that is telling me something there. Or if a majority of your audience didn't finish the game, then it's like, yeah, why would a game like that deserve Game of the Year? I'm sorry to say, like that shouldn't be a problem to like realize that. Okay. But Astrobot, it definitely is worth playing, and I want to get to it myself. I did play Black Myth. Yeah, I dropped it. I can tell you right now, I dropped it. They're pulling a Nintendo, making a PS5 specifically for the Japanese market. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Nevergrave. Nevergrave, Damon, and Baby, I think were the two biggest standouts for me out of this entire presentation. That I'm like, for sure I'm gonna play those. Like, for sure I'm playing those like day one drop.